What is the worst job out there?
Actually, you're almost correct. Newspaper reporter came out in the bottom 10. I think it was 195 or 196 out of 200. The worst job is lumberjack. Although I spoke to one lumberjack and he disagreed with that. So,
outdoors.
Yeah, he's outdoors.
Fresh air.
On the other hand, as he said, he has 20,000-pound logs that sometimes swing around towards him and can hit you like a baseball bat.
So it says there, enlisted military soldier. I was out last night talking with some people, and one of them was a soldier and had a great time and said he wouldn't have missed his serving in the army for anything, and he absolutely loved it. What exactly is this worst job thing based on?
Well, the criteria that they look at are work environment, physical demands, income, stress, and hiring outlook. So something like an enlisted military soldier obviously has a lot of physical demands, and the work environment where you're possibly dodging IEDs is not ideal.
Yeah.
But you know, it's interesting, if you look at the ones that are in the top 10, almost all of them are desk-based jobs, and for a lot of people that's not
Really
the ideal
boring.
work environment.
I mean,
exactly.
there's an actuary on there.
Actuaries on there, mathematician, online
Dental
advertising
hygienist?
manager.
You know, well, I think
Well,
this
let's
brings
go
up
back to the newspaper. You've been in the newspaper business
Yeah.
forever, Dennis. Do you feel like you have the
No.
the third worst job in the
No,
US?
I mean it's a great job. You get to learn for a living,
Yeah.
which is why I love to do it. But
That's what I would say too.
I'd say that in some ways these lists are instructive because it forces people to make evaluations about what gives them happiness and satisfaction in their career.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not definitive, and some of it is fairly subjective,
Right.
but it is interesting to search the list and see where yours comes out.
So what is a roustabout? It sounds great, a roustabout.
Someone who works on a boat or in a...
It's an oil rig worker,
yeah.
and that was the worst job last year. Although with the energy industry doing so well, I think the hiring outlook in that business is better, and I think that's what bumped it out from the worst job to the third worst job.
Okay, so there's a little bit of volatility here, and I know
Yeah.
a lot of people that actually want to be a lumberjack, I think, because it's outdoors, they get to do a lot of physical work, and they don't want to be stuck behind flying a desk.
No.
What do you think?
I'd agree.
I would agree too, but you know, there are probably a lot of lumberjacks out there who have lost a limb, so it's something to keep in mind.